Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the M53 M55, the Tier 9 American SPG. This one's located on the northwest spawn of Mountain Pass, and it's under the command of Angelina75, and it's her first submission for this week's competition with Talon. Game on. Well, if you were watching last week, you'll know that Talon won the competition, but because it was Mother's Day, he gave away his win to Angelina75, so they're back in competition this week. And of course, Talon is one up on Angelina, I suppose you might say, but she really did enjoy her weekend lion, and I'm sure a happy wife, it means a happy life for a husband. Okay, Type 61 making his way. We're not loaded yet, but we will be momentarily. Trying to work out where to put it. Rounds out, looks good. Direct hit, right on the money. 449, good hit. Tracked him, put him sideways. Certainly must have put off those other tanks as well. They suddenly saw one of their teammates smacked on the side. It's a tier 10 game with tier 8 tanks in it. So Angelina's middle tier. Chieftain P stopped to take a couple of shots. That could cost him if Angelina puts a round into him. And she's almost loaded. Lining it up. Rounds out. Oh, he's inching forward. Well, he took a bit of splash. 54 hit points. And she got some stun assist out of it. Okay, this is a position I do favour myself, because it does provide you a little bit of cover from the enemy. And it's better than being in the bushes on the other side, because of course if you do sit there, there's a good chance they will spot where the trace is coming from and hit it. Now the other Arty on our team is the batch at 155-58, so he's got 3 shots, 10 seconds apart, and looks like that chieftain is under fire. Angelina's next shot appears to land behind him, but she's relocating so she can take advantage of this position and try and hit some of the other enemy tanks over on the ice road. Ooh, now, for a brief second I saw a really nice juicy target, but I don't think Angelina can get the ELC there. He's just a little too close. She's going to have to shoot over the mountain, but she can definitely hit this barrage. She's dialing in. All those other enemy tanks here, I think she's spoilt for choice. It's going to be the Bisonte that gets the hit, though. Fully dialed in, rounds out. Direct hit, 277. Nice shot. Now it's 900 alpha, 52mm pen, and a standard reload of 14.27 seconds. Angelina's got 33.73 showing on the board. Scores are even at the moment, so it's still anyone's game. She's loaded. Here we go. Rounds out. Minotauro. Meat shell. Oh! Now, I think her shell was the second one that went in there. I think the Batchat got the one just before her shell landed. Now, trying to hit these guys down on the ice road can be difficult, because the rocks tend to get in the way. Okay, she's going to go for the Minotauro again. Or is she? Well, these two look as if they could do with a shell or two. Skoda T27s don't have much in the way of hit points. Oh, she got a bit of reticule bloom there, but she's adjusting. Notice how she moved slightly to the right to increase her angle. Rounds out. Only a little bit of splash. Yes, if you want to center your arc, you move slightly to the right, so that if the tank does move a bit further on, you're not going to get a reticule bloom as you adjust with him. Okay. She's still doing the scrolling out every now and then. It's okay if you can still use the little Minnie Mouse chip for the big movements. It's almost loaded. Okay, ready to go for the Bisonte. Rounds out. Oh, it landed short. And the Batchat appeared to hit the same target and he tracked him, but unfortunately Angelina wasn't able to benefit. Okay, well, decided to go over this side. This is okay if you're going to shoot down onto the ice road. We've got a Liberté down there, the AMX M449 Liberté, designed 1949. It's the French flag, or La Tricolore coloured French heavy. It's a premium. I always actually favour the non-coloured one, not the specific one, because of course it does fool some people when you see it the first time. You think, is that a Liberté or is it one of the lower tier ones? Of course, most of the time people aim for the wrong part. They aim for the lower plate thinking they're going to take advantage of a Liberté, and of course that's one of its strong points. You don't want to hit the lower plate, you want to hit elsewhere. Okay, Bisonte again. She's fully dialed in this time. Rounds out. Yep, she definitely hit him this time, 190. Getting very close to the edge. But I think she's going to have to go close to the edge because it looks like those other tanks on the ice road have actually moved up. And oh, there goes the Liberté. In the meantime, we do have an enemy tank down below us. He's in the bowl, trying to come up the other side. Now, Angelina can see when he breaks the line. She's placed the aim point on the slope. Now, if he comes near the top, he'll break the line, he'll go red, and then she knows she's got him directly in track. So she's holding it. That's a trick I use as well. It does work, I promise you. Okay, wait for him to break the line. Oh, we don't need to worry. The Scorpion took care of him. Okay, going back to the Chieftain. Lined up, fully dialed in. Round south. Well, it tracked him in place. 265. She needs to move, change position. Okay to knock the tree down under these circumstances. She did get spotted though, and it looks like it was the Minotauro that spotted her. Now, I think she's thinking twice about going down the river, the ice road, because there's a CS653 coming up the other side. And in fact, even the back chat is relocating. But where does he go? Because the Minotauro is about to come around that corner. Yes, he's decided to place himself there. There's only 4 left on our team. The enemy's got a 3-tank advantage. And here comes the CS53. He didn't come up the ice road. We've just lost the back chat. And I think this is going to be a loss. I don't think they're going to withstand this one. So it's time to get creative, jump over the edge of the cliff and dirt them. Well, she did, and she rammed him. She landed on top of him. But Angelina's out the game, unfortunately. At least she had a bit of fun at the end. She got some extra hit points, jumping on top of the enemy. And I think our E4 is enjoying himself as well, even though he's being shot in the rear. And he's out the game. And that's it, it's all over. Here's the end of battle stats, and well, Angelina only got a bruiser out of that one. She managed to get at least 7 critical hits to get the bruiser, but nothing else. Her win rate was only 1,420, but there was no class of tanker out of that one. She did go down fighting though, that's the main thing. She fought to the end. She didn't suicide like some people do. She fought to the bitter end and even jumped on the enemy to get a few more hit points out of them. Well, when it came to damage, the highest damage was the T124 on her own team with 3,847. The second highest damage was the Minotaur on the enemy team, got a Pascucci's and a Top Gun. He must have been the guy that killed Angelina. And the third highest scorer was the Bisonte C45, who managed to get 2,877 hit points. And we can see Angelina got 1,947. She was beaten by 4 of the enemy team, 2 of her own team, which puts her in 7th place on damage. When it came to kills, it was the Minotaur that came out best with 6 kills. The Barras managed to get 2, so did the Brigetto 46 and the Chieftain P. And Angelina didn't get any kills at all in that game, unfortunately. And when it came to base XP, it was the Barask who came out on top. He managed to get a Leather Slaves medal, 926 base. 903 went to the Basante, 885 went to the Minotauro. Angelina only got 280 out of that one. So, unfortunately, her first game doesn't really set a high standard because, of course, she's only got the Bruiser out of that. And it's a good win 8, but it's not a great win 8. So she has sent in another replay. Let's have a look at that one. The second replay is on the Ensk map, and it's the encounter battle North Spawn. Game on. There you can see Angelina's got 2 marks of excellence on the barrel of her howitzer. And it's the 203mm howitzer, capable of 900 alpha and penetrating 52mm of armor. Standard reload is 37.39 seconds. Angelina's got 30.11. Now she's decided to go out of the field. I think mainly because once you're in the field, actually, you are vulnerable if the enemy catches sight of you. And there are 2 enemy Artys on the enemy team, a 212A and an M53 M55. T30. Rounds out. Direct hit! Oh, right on the money. That one went straight onto the target. No deviation whatsoever. And she can't see him at the moment. He's gone unspotted, but he must have taken some damage. He's also down at the other end of the railway tracks, which means that some of our teammates might have actually shot him, and we might have picked up some stun assist, but we didn't know. She's having a quick look for the enemy Arty. Oh, she's found an object 263, and she's going for him. He's moving quickly. She's lost sight of him, but she can see the damage he's doing as he's moving. Okay, we can't see the enemy Arty though. Not yet. Oh no, she's got one tank she can hit, a T32. Can't get a shot on the M103. T32. Direct hit. 214 hit points, and she's changing position to avoid the counter battery. Okay, that looks good. Don't want to get too close to the buildings, because if you do, it kind of inhibits your ability to get shots. One of the enemy Artys has gone down. It was the M53 M55. He was out in the field and got spotted. Foch B, fully dialed in, rounds out. Direct hit. Oh, I'm not sure if that hit the Foch B or if it hit somebody else. The Foch B is missing some hit points, so I think she did hit him. He's down to 778, and he is stunned. It's 4-0 at the moment. It's going to be a very quick battle if it carries on like this. The enemy's taking a plastering. Okay, the Foch B's retreating. Rome's changing direction. She get another hit. Rounds out. Oh, now she didn't get the kill there, but unfortunately the T30 on the enemy team just killed our M103, and one of the enemy RT, the 212A, has just been spotted right down at the south end of the map. You can see he's trying to change position to get behind the buildings so they can't be shot at. But the way our team are moving in, he won't have long to live. He's been spotted by our guys again. Angelina's loaded, but she's going for the STB instead. Rounds out. Looks good. Oh, she stuns the STB-1, and he gets rid of his stun straight away. And the 212A's just been smacked down to 3 hit points. He's gone. There's a Shrek. He's trying to move. He's trying to get out of the way of our guns. Angelina might get a shot at him before the enemy team loses this one. She's lost sight of the enemy. She can go for the STB. She's going for it. Fully dialed in. Rounds out. Direct hit and a kill. Angelina's first kill of the game. but it might be a last kill because I think the rest of the enemy team's about to die. There's only one tank left. It's the FP4202, and he's down to 201 hit points. Angelina might get a possible. No, she won't. It's all over. That was a quick battle. Less than 5 minutes. Here's the end of battle stats. That was the third class tank of Angelina75 in the 212A. She managed to get a bruise medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, she got 5 exactly. And she got a win rate of 1,738, which is very good, but it was a very brief battle and she didn't get many shots off, which means obviously her damage score won't be high. She said, keep wrecking them. Yes, fire as fast as you can, get as many rounds out. Well, Angelina got 1,743 hit points of damage, but the highest damage in the game went to the 60 TP on the enemy team with 4,188. Second place was an E3 on our team with 3,614. And third place went to a Lion who managed 3,332 hit points. The E3 managed to get a steel wall. The Lion got a Confederate. Angelina, yes, only that small amount, but let's have a look. Does it put her... Well, there's 3 members of the enemy team above her, and there's 5 on her own team above her, which places her in 9th place out of the 30 tanks involved. When it came to kills, Angelina did get 1, but unfortunately the highest number of kills was only 2, so she's in joint 2nd place. The E3, the Lion, the Super Conqueror, and the Barras. Well, actually, no, I'm wrong here. The Barras got the highest number. He got 3, so she's in joint 3rd place. The E3, the Lion, and the Super Conqueror got 2 kills each. Angelina got 1, and on the enemy team, only 4 kills, and they only got 1 kill apiece between them. When it came to base XP, Angelina's way down the table. Yes, unfortunately, she's in 10th place on our team, and there was 5 members of the team beneath her, and each of them scored more XP than the enemy team. So, yes, top scorer was the Brass with 1,079. Angelina only fired 6 rounds, which is about half the number she would normally fire. She got 4 direct hits and 1 penetrating shot on that game. Let's have a look and see which one she penetrated. Well, I would have thought that she penetrated the STB. Yes, she did. 767 hit points of damage off that shot, and I think it may have been the second shot that did the most. Okay, when she also got 4 splashes on the enemy, 1,743 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. Damaged 4 of the enemy, killed 1, and got 684 hit points, a stun assist off 4 stuns. Now, she earned a profit of 38,968 credits on a free-to-play account and 1,314 XP from that game. But the standard she set on the 17th is that she got a 3rd class and a bruiser. So now Talon has got to try and beat that score with his first replay. And he has sent a replay in, so we'll be watching that in the next video. If you enjoyed this replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.